Hi-ho, everybody. Hi-ho, it's your old pal Jack Norton here. Welcome to Jack Norton's Old Time Radio Show. Travel back in time with me for the next few minutes as I play some great old records from the 1920s, 1930s, and 1940s. Today I'll be spinning Ditty What Ditties, Country Washboards, and Ho-Hum Hokum, all at 78 revolutions per minute. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a cup of cheer, and escape into the forgotten sounds of yesteryear.
Give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in, just turn me loose. Let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. Can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. Can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in.
Get out of that bed, wash your face and hands. Get out of that bed, wash your face and hands. Well, you get in that kitchen, make some noise with the pots and pans. Well, you wear those dresses, the sun comes shining through. Well, you wear those dresses, the sun comes shining through. I can't believe my eyes, all that mess belongs to you. I believe to my soul you devil in Nile. I believe to my soul you a devil in Nile. Well, Lord, I work as fast as my money goes. I said shake, round and roll. Shake, round and roll. Shake, round and roll. Shake, round and roll. Well, you won't do right to save your doggone soul. Yeah, blood, blood. I like a one-eyed cat peeping in the seafood store. I like a one-eyed cat peeping in the seafood store. But I can look at you till you ain't no child no more. I
Well, you just heard Big Joe Turner shake, rattlin', and rollin'. And before that, Gene Autry, the great singing cowboy, starting off the show with Don't Fence Me In. Friends, I'm Jack Norton. You're tuned in to another week of Jack Norton's Old Time Radio Show. I hope you're doing well. I've got some great tunes lined up, so let's get at it. Here we go. Little Jack Little singing, Yes, Sir, That's My Baby.
Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, I don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Yes, ma'am, we've decided. No, ma'am, we won't hide it. Yes, ma'am, you're invited now. And by the way, when we reach Mr. Preacher, I'm gonna say with lots of feeling, yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, I don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, I don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Yes, ma'am, we've decided. No, ma'am, we won't hide it. Yes, ma'am, you're invited now. By the way, when we reach Mr. Preacher, I'm gonna say with lots of feeling, yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, I don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now.
I got a gal who's always late. Anytime we have a date, but I love her. Yes, I love her.
He's gonna walk up to my gate and see if he can get it straight. 'Cause he wants her. He's gonna ask her.
Is you is or is you ain't my baby. The way you're acting lately makes me doubt. You's is still my baby, baby. Seems my flame in your heart's done gone out.
A woman is a creature that has always been strange. Just when you're sure of one you find she's gone and made a change.
Is you is or is you ain't my baby. Maybe baby's found somebody new. Or is my baby still my baby true?
Is you or is you ain't my baby, baby, baby boy. The way you're acting lately makes me doubt.
See here, who's been cutting me?
You're still my baby, 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 baby boy. It seems my flame in your heart's done gone out.
Oh, blackout. A woman is a creature that has always been strange. Just when you're sure of one you find, she's gone and made a change and took my chain. Is you or is you ain't my baby? Maybe baby's found somebody new. Maybe baby's found somebody. He's my baby, still my baby true.
Goodbye to winter, I'll see you next year. Hello to springtime, gee, I'm glad you're here. Listen, you flivver, get yourself outside. Come on, my sweetheart, take me for a ride. Ho-hum, spring is here now. Ho-hum, skies are very clear now. Ho-hum, love is near now for you and me. Ho-hum, April showers. Ho-hum, lots of pretty flowers. Ho-hum, happy hours for you and me. All the world is sweet once again. Heaven's at my feet once again. Ho-hum, lazy weather. Ho-hum, feeling like a feather. Ho-hum, we're together. And so ho-hum, serenading, ocean waiting, orangeating. Ho-hum, street musicians, great ambitions, good conditions. Ho-hum. Chocolate bars, milk from dairies, motor cars, straw and huckleberries, twinkling stars, Johns and Marys, strolling up and down the park. In the sky, moonlight hovers, on the bed, soft and downy covers, on the street, lots of lovers, finding places nice and dark. There's one thing on which we agree. Spring is very young, so are we. Ooh, frogs are groaning, mandolins are moaning. Ooh, microphoning from me to you. Oh, dear.
All right, well, kicking off that set, Yes, Sir, That's My Baby, sung or whispered by Little Jack Little. After that, a great Bing Crosby and Andrews Sisters tune, Is You Is or Is You Ain't My Baby. And then we just heard the great songbird herself, Miss Annette Hanshaw, singing Ho Hum. That's such a fun springtimey song, I thought we'd have to play it. You know, speaking of spring, I was out playing a show down in Iowa and driving around, and spring has definitely sprung. There were cows all over the pastures and little baby cows standing next to the moms. And, well, that got me thinking, what did the farmer call the cow who wouldn't give milk? An utter failure.
I have built a pyramid of dreams, where the star of Allah brightly beams. Night shades are falling, love, my heart is calling. Let your glances and your lips command. Spread your your couch of moonbeams on the sand. And hear my song of the Nile. Leave your sorrow and smile. Bring your caravan of love to the one you're dreaming of. Stop dreaming. Love, love, love while you may. Too soon youth fades away. So come, come, sing for a while my song of the night. Love, love, love while you may. Too soon youth fades away. So come, come, sing for a while my song of the without that gal, I can't be happy. Without that kiss, I can't miss just feeling blue. Without that gal, I'm nearly crazy. I'm in a fog the whole night through. Say, the days are so dreary, the nights are so long, my heart is so heavy, seems everything's wrong. There's no today, there's no tomorrow. I might forget, but I can't live without that gal.
He can sing anything, that's what he does to earn his means. Now he knows his P's and Q's when he starts to sing those blues. Yodelay, oh, yodelay, oh, yodelay. He's my syncopating yodeling man. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. He can syncopate like no one can. Now he will steal your heart away when he starts to sing. Now every day I hear the ladies say, doggone ain't he the hottest thing. Yodelay, oh, yodelay, oh, yodelay. He's my syncopated yodeling man. The gals love to hear him sing. Round the yodeling man they cling. He gets hot, yodels a lot of blues that makes them swing. Now he surely knows his notes. When he sings, his voice just floats. He yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. Now he's my syncopated yodeling man. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. He can syncopate like no one can. Now he will play the happy blues, kind and make you glad. Every day I hear the ladies say, doggone ain't that boy just too bad. The old lady, old lady, old lady. He's my syncopated yodeling man.
All right, well, you just heard one of my favorite singers, the great Roy Evans, yodeling, piano-playing man, contemporary of Emmett Miller. He was accompanied by a piano player, James P. Johnson, great jazz and blues stride pianist. That was Syncopated Yodelin' Man. Before that, we heard a moody record by Guy Lumbardo, Without That Gal. And kicking us off, a tune called My Song of the Nile, performed by Nick Lucas. You know, I first heard My Song of the Nile from my babysitter, Tiny Tim. That's right, I'm not kidding. Tiny Tim was actually my babysitter, and he used to sing that song all the time. It's a joy to hear the original version by Nick Lucas. Hey, you're listening to Jack Norton's Old Time Radio Show. If you would like to learn more about the show, or find out why Tiny Tim was my babysitter, or just, you know, kill some time, head on over to jacknortonmusic.com, and to connect with me on socials, just search Jack Norton Music, and you should find me. Coming up, we've got Bobby Leecan and his Need More Band doing a great washboard tune called the Washboard Cutout. And then one of my favorite singers, Frankie Half Pint Jackson, singing the classic, You Can't Tell.
You can't tell. You can't tell. You can't tell. Don't trust nobody, 'cause you sure can't tell. Don't trust the weather, sun might not shine. Don't trust the rain, it might change and be fine. Trust no woman, no matter what her name. One's like the other, they're all the same. Don't trust nobody, 'cause you sure can't tell. You can't tell. You can't tell. You can't tell. You can't tell. Don't trust nobody, 'cause you sure can't tell. Don't trust a man, whatever you do, 'cause you know he's a man like you. Trust your friend and lose your wife. Lend your money and you lose your life. Don't trust nobody, 'cause you sure can't tell. An ounce of prevention's worth a pound of cure. Trust nobody, 'cause there's nothing sure. You watch the coffee in the can on the shelf. While you watching, brother, you better watch yourself. Don't trust nobody, 'cause you sure can't tell. You can't tell. You can't tell. You can't tell. You can't tell. Don't trust nobody, 'cause you sure can't tell.
Ho ho, we are back, and I am so excited. It is that time of the week where we answer listener mail. That's correct. Every single day, tens of thousands of letters pour into the offices here. Why, we even get telegrams and even emails now. It's crazy. Speaking of which, you can email me, hello@jacknortonmusic. If you have a problem and you would like me to solve it in song, that's what we do. I just grab a letter out of the old mailbox here. I flip through the old stack of shellac here on my desk, and I just put two and two together and usually get, 5 or something. Anyhow, here's today's letter. It comes to us from a fella named Walt Grimes. He lives over in Heartbreak Corners, Utah, and I've been to Heartbreak Corners, Utah. It is gorgeous. I love it out there. Well, this is what Walt writes. He says, "Dear Jack, Shepherd of the Lovelorn." Wow. "This is Walt Sucker Grimes, and my gal Ruthie has gone and left me for my best pal Eddie, which means I've lost my sweetheart and my card-playing partner in one fell swoop. And now I got to sit across from the both of them at Sunday suppers like everything's just dandy. Why, Jack, how does a man smile through that without his eye twitching clean out of his head? Yours in thoroughly double-crossed despair, Walt Sucker Grimes." Well, Walt, first thing is, don't call yourself a sucker. If she left you, buddy, well, I can tell you who the sucker is. It sounds like you've got a great head on your shoulders, and I know you'll bounce back soon. I've got a record here. It was done by the Blue Ridge Hillbillies. They've got a great song called "Think of Me, Thinking of You." And if things get heated on those Sunday suppers, I would say burst into song. Learn this tune, and, well, if you sound as good as the Blue Ridge Hillbillies, your old gal might just come stumbling on back to you. Hang in there, buddy. I know you'll make it through this.
When your days have passed away by the great sweetheart, think of me, thinking of you. And remember too that only you can keep us two apart. Think of me, I'll be thinking of you. My future lies within your eyes, where love lies is to shine. I'd give my all to hear you call. It tells me you're mine. But if it's true that someone new calling you sweetheart, think of me, I'll be thinking of you. When your days have passed away by the gray sweetheart, think of me, thinking of you. And remember too that only you can keep us two apart. Think of me, thinking of you. My future lies within your eyes, where love lies is to shine. I'd give my all to hear you call. It tells me you're mine. But if it's true that someone new calling you sweetheart, think of me, I'll be thinking of you.
I had a mean woman, she was from the south. She had a bulldog head and a catfish mouth, 'cause now she's gone and ditty what ditty. I don't worry now. She had a pretty figure and she looked pretty good, but she wouldn't behave like a good gal should, 'cause now she's gone and ditty what ditty. I don't worry now. She told me I was crazy and acted like a fool, and she left me sitting on the old kitchen stool. But now she's gone and ditty what ditty. I don't worry now. I may get in trouble, be jailhouse bound, but I'm gonna keep a truck until they run me down, 'cause now she's gone and ditty what ditty. I don't worry now. Standing on a corner with a dollar in my hand, looking for a woman needs a working man, 'cause now she's gone and ditty what ditty. I don't worry now. Ditty what ditty what. I'm trucking up the country and it won't be long till I'm gonna get a mama with a white dress on, 'cause now she's gone and diddy-wah-diddy. I don't worry now.
Don't your room seem lonesome when your gal pack up and leave? Don't your room seem lonesome when your gal pack up and leave? You may drink your moonshine, but your heart ain't never free. You may take my brown, you sure can't keep her long. If you take my brownie, you sure can't keep her long. I got a new way of loving, monkey men's can't catch on. I done drunk so much whiskey, I staggered in my sleep. I done drunk so much whiskey, I staggered in my sleep. That brown in Chicago sure Lord worried me. I wonder will a Dixie lemon stay on that lonesome track? I wonder will a Dixie lemon stay on that lonesome track? I want to get there if I never come back. There's a big red headline in Chicago Defender News. There's a big red headline in Chicago Defender News. Then my gal down south got them upbeat country blues.
All right, well, that was the great Barbecue Bob going up the country. Before that, we heard Bill and Cliff Carlisle, the Carlisle brothers, singing Ditty-Wat-Ditty. It's not the Ditty-Wat-Ditty you think you know, but it is still a Ditty-Wat-Ditty. And kicking that off, Blue Ridge Hillbillies, Think of Me, Thinking of You.
Jesus Christ was a man that traveled through the land, hard-working man and brave. He said to the rich, give your goods to the poor, so they laid Jesus Christ in his grave. Yes, Jesus was a man, a carpenter by hand, his followers true and brave. One dirty coward called Judas Iscariot has laid poor Jesus in his grave. He went to the preacher, he went to the sheriff, told them all the same, sell all of your jewelry and give it to the poor, so they laid Jesus Christ in his grave. When Jesus come to town, the working folks around believed what he did say.
The bankers and the preachers, they nailed him on a cross, and they laid Jesus Christ in his grave. Now the working people followed him around, sang and shouted gay. But the cops and soldiers nailed him in the air, and they laid Jesus Christ in his grave. Well, the people held their breath when they heard about his death. Everybody wondered why. It was the landlord and the soldiers that he hired to nail Jesus Christ in the sky. This song was made in New York City of rich mans and preachers and slaves. If Jesus was to preach like he preached in Galilee, they would lay Jesus Christ in his grave. Yes, Jesus was a man and a carpenter by hand, his followers true and brave. One dirty coward called Judas Iscariot has laid poor Jesus in his grave.
It all began with Adam and Eve, a snake and apple and a fig tree leaf. It may sound strange and hard to believe, but it all began with Adam and Eve. I saw a man and a woman kiss. I wonder what the heck is this? I've never tried this thing before, but when I do, I cry for more. It all began with Adam and Eve, a snake, an apple and a fig tree leaf. It may sound strange and hard to believe, but it all began with Adam and Eve. When a woman out to trap a man, she turned on the charm like no one can. But why she hooked him mighty strange? Oh, fast her attitude can change. It all began with Adam and Eve, a snake, an apple and a fig tree leaf. It may sound strange and hard to believe, but it all began with Adam and Eve. Variety is the spice of life. They say you need it to keep alive, but I discovered it's not true. Too much spice not good for you. It all began with Adam and Eve, a snake, an apple and a fig tree leaf. It may sound strange and hard to believe, but it all began with Adam and Eve. Single is the king. No woman can tell him anything. But when he married and take a chance, the woman she start to wear the pants. It all began with Adam and Eve, a snake, an apple and a fig tree leaf. It may sound strange and hard to believe, but it all began with Adam and Eve. Ever since the human race, a woman fortune in her face, with all the powder and all the paint. What you see is what she ain't. It all began with Adam and Eve, a snake, an apple and a fig tree leaf. It may sound strange and hard to believe, but it all began with Adam and Eve. Yes, all began with Adam and Eve, a snake, an apple and a fig tree leaf. May sound strange and hard to believe, but it all began with Adam and Eve.
All right, well, it all began with Adam and Eve, at least according to Lord Flea, a great Jamaican mento calypso singer. Love Lord Flea. And kicking that off, we had Woody Guthrie singing his tune, Jesus Christ. Gosh, what a great song. I love the lyrics on that song. You know, thinking about all this religious stuff, Adam and Eve, Jesus, all that got me to thinking, what? Don't worry, it's a good joke. What is a missionary's favorite kind of a car? A convertible. Told you it was good.
Era una chiquilla todavía cuando tú casualmente me encontraste y a merced a tus artes de mundano, de mi honra ella recia y cruel me torturaba. Yo más débil al fin caí vencida. Tú supiste a tiempo mi derrota, mi espantoso calvario conociste. Te dijeron algunos voy a salvarle, y probando quién eres te reíste. Mal hombre, tan ruin es tu alma que no tiene nombre. Eres un canalla, eres un malvado, eres un mal hombre. Poco tiempo después en el arroyo, entre sombras mi vida defendía. Una noche con otra tú pasaste, y al mirarme sentí que te decía: ¿quién es esa mujer? Tú la conoces. Y a la vez respondiste una cualquiera, al oír de tus labios tal ultraje, demostrabas también lo que tú eras. Mal hombre, tan ruin es tu alma que no tiene nombre. Eres un canalla, eres un malvado, eres un mal hombre.
Let's go back to Alabama. Let's go see my dear old mammy, frying eggs and cooking hammy. Say, that's what I like about the South.
Sing it out, Leon.
Say, you won't make no mistake, and your nerves are never shaky. You should taste her layer cakey. Say, that's what I like about the South.
Look out there, Al. Come on, boys. Let's all go back to Alabama. Yeah.
She's got baked ribs and candied yams, sugar-cured Virginia hams, basement full of those berry jams, and that's what I like about the South. Cornbread and turnip
Did you say
greens,
turnip greens?
ham hocks and butterbeans,
Lord,
Mardi
Lord.
Gras down in New Orleans. Say, that's what I like about the South.
Swing out, Elder.
Way down where the cane grows tall, down where they say you walk. Walk on in with that southern drawl, 'cause that's what I like about the South. There's a place down there called Ditty. It ain't no town, it ain't no city.
Tell me, boy.
Me, oh my, it sure is pretty, that's Ditty. Every time I pass your door, you act like you don't want me no more. Why don't you shake your head and sigh? I'll go trucking right on by. I ain't here to sympathize, and I'm not here to criticize. Don't tell me them no good lies, 'cause a lying gal I do despise.
That's what I like about the South.
I've gotta be good, or Mama will scold me. Yes, yes, yes. I asked her, and this is what she told me. Yes. Mother, may I go out dancing? Yes, my darling daughter. Mother, may I try romancing? Yes, my darling daughter. What if there's a moon, Mama darling, and it's shining on the water? Mother, must I keep on dancing? Yes, my darling daughter. What if he'll propose, Mama darling, when the night is growing shorter? Mother, what should be my answer? Yes, my darling daughter. Ah, Mama, oh, Mama, oh, Mama, oh, Mama. What if he should insist on one embrace? Mama, how can I keep him in his place if his manner becomes a shade improper?
Tell him that your heart belongs to Papa.
Mother, will it be exciting? Yes, my darling daughter. Mother, do I look inviting? Yes, my darling daughter. If he holds me tight, Mama darling, and my knees just turn to water, Mother, must I keep on dancing? Yes, my darling daughter. What if he persists, Mama darling, doing things he hadn't ordered? Mother, what should be my answer? Yes and no, my daughter.
All right, well, we just heard Ma Hombre by Lydia Mendoza, and I probably did not pronounce that correctly. Sorry, I'm a good old Minnesota boy. And then after that, we heard Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys. That's what I like about the South. And then, of course, Miss Dinah Shore. Yes, my darling daughter. Well, friends, if you can believe it, you have wasted another hour of your life listening to this good old radio show, Jack Norton's Old Time Radio Show. In fact, if you want to learn more about the show, you can visit me over at jacknortonmusic.com. And of course, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, I'll see you again right here next week. God bless.
Say hello to the folks that you know. Tell them you won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as I saw you go, you were singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know